Welcome to the Culture Report. My name is Radio ReddRoxx, and I have the beautiful, the talented Lateshia Pearson sitting down with me here from the Belle Collective, an amazing, explosive, groundbreaking show that's on OWN, showcasing just some of the most successful, affluent African American women in our community that's doing major things. Lateshia Pearson is here with us. Thank you so much for sitting down with me. I do appreciate it.
Yes, no. Thank you. Thank you. You're so pretty. And
Oh,
no, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I love what you're doing. So just girl, keep doing it. That girl boss energy. I'm here for it. Okay.
yes,
Thank you.
ma'am.
I'm
Yes,
here
ma'am.
for it.
Thank you. And you look beautiful as well.
Thank you.
And you look beautiful on the show. You definitely
Oh, thank
make your
you.
presence known.
Thank you, girl. Yes, honey. They try to, yes, girl, I have to. Yes.
Yes. So tell me a little bit about how did you get started with the show? Let's start there.
Oh, wow. First of all, we just have to shout out Carlos King, of course, with Kingdom Reign Entertainment for just taking a chance on us, just not overlooking Mississippi. A lot of times, there people say, oh, we're going to come to Mississippi, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And it never really just works out that way. But
Right.
Carlos definitely took a chance on us, and we're grateful. My whole objective was to highlight female entrepreneurs in the state of Mississippi, women who are doing amazing things, and change the stereotype of what people believe Mississippi is. So I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful for everybody believing in it, and here we are on our own network, and just wrapped up this season is going to air soon. So yeah,
Right.
exciting.
Season six, like
Hmm.
that's a lot of shows don't even go past season one or two.
Hmm.
And I think that it's because it is so unique. Well, of course, it's reality TV essentially. So you gotta have a little drama in there and everything like that. But I think that
Oh
that
yeah.
but you guys kind of don't make that the focus. You
Right.
never really lose focus of what the purpose of the show is, and that is to showcase women who are doing amazing things.
Thank
So
you.
you have
Mhm.
Lateshia Pearson Enterprises, correct? So just tell us a
Yes.
little bit about what your business does.
So for me, I like to say that I'm a Jill of all trades, right? So even before it became like, oh, girl boss and entrepreneur, I've always been serving. I've always been that person that people will call to say, hey, help me figure out things. So just a little backstory. Under the little Lateshia Pearson Enterprise, there are several things. I was a paralegal for what, 11, 12 years, still a paralegal. So I do freelance and paralegal work. I'm a licensed bail bondsman and bail enforcement since 2000, and I think like 10 or 11. I do that. I have Women Brunch Mississippi, which is an organization for female entrepreneurs where I connect women to really promote collaboration over competition. What else do I do? I do a lot. I should have changed this. It's showing Coach Me Letitia, but I also have a mentorship program where I help entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, become the better version of themselves. So I do a whole lot of different things. A lot of things. Brunching is a passion of mine. It's not much like brunching. It's more so like the collaboration part, to really just get in a room with other entrepreneurs who are doing things, or the girl bosses who out
Yeah,
here not just talking about it but actually being about it. And then too, when you take a women brunch Mississippi, I know people may think, oh, it's just brunching and your Louboutins looking cute, girl, the best of the best. But no, it's actually a resource. Like, it's a resource platform as well, because we have someone from like the Secretary of State, Small Business Administration. We have tax specialists, loan originators, financial literacy experts, people that come in to really equip women for success. So it's more than just brunching and having a day party. It's actually about allowing women to be able to remove all excuses and take something back, like something tangible. So I do a lot of different things, but my priority is serving, like we all should be. I love to serve, and I love to just see women just, live their best selves.
absolutely. That's amazing. I definitely need to attend one of those brunches because my kids, they always say, my sons especially, Ma, you always want to go to a brunch. You always want to go to a brunch. And I see, now I need to start brunching with a purpose.
Brunching with a there you go. Brunching with a purpose. There you go. We can still have our emotions, like we still have a good time, but at the end of the day, you can't lose that purpose, while we play. But we're
Yeah.
gonna play and we're gonna be, purposeful.
Absolutely. And it seems like you have the concept down pat that it basically takes a village.
Yeah.
It takes more than one of us to just say, okay, we want to make make a difference or make a change. So you bring all these other women on board to kind of
Mhm.
solidify what it is that you're trying to do. So have
Mhm.
you had any major like setbacks or any major I don't want to say setbacks, but issues with trying to collaborate with other women?
Absolutely. 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 And that's the same thing, Red. Let's go back to the beginning. I'm a type of person, like I'm a supply and demand person. Like I really live by, I don't just, it's just not my signature on my email, but become the change you wish to see. So when
Yeah.
we talk about everything that I do personally is from experience. It's from hearing somebody say, we need this or we need that. So it's supply and demand. I listen to like resolve. So with that being said, setbacks were where it was hard. Like you reach out to another female during that time before before people made it popular to talk about collaboration over competition. It's not just about saying that, it's actually about moving in that. So the setback for me personally was like, yeah, I've reached out, or I've tried to connect women, or I personally, I slide in your DM. If I feel like, if you a girl boss and you doing your thing, baby, I'm sliding in your DM. Okay, like girl,
Yeah.
let's collaborate. Let's whatever. And for me personally, I did experience that women not wanting to collaborate. Women are afraid, of you working with another woman, it may dim the light. When I'm totally opposite, I believe if we come together, the light is going to shine even brighter. So
Yeah,
yeah, definitely, definitely,
absolutely.
definitely.
At any point in time, did it make you question your destiny? To collaborate with other women? Did it make you feel like, you know what, this is maybe not be for me, or maybe, this is not what I want to do? Or did that just give you more motivation to just keep pushing through?
Definitely more motivation. The platform's created for female entrepreneurs, so I gotta get them in. I gotta collaborate with them. Like, you know what I mean? So it's
Right.
not like it wasn't like I was starting like 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 a what can I say, like a lash business or something. You know what I mean? Like I want to collaborate with other women. My platform is strictly for women to come
Right.
together to collaborate. So if I would just stop on it, that means I'm giving up on my purpose, and I'll never do that. So, but it has been like, girl, what's up with you? But I also believe in a tribe. I believe that if you build something, people are going to come, the right people, you're going to attract the right people. So I don't get kind of hung up on setbacks. It's more so like I still live like not right now, or you not meant to be in my tribe, because anything that's meant for me is going to flow. It's going to flow easily. Not not without any hiccups,
Right.
but it's going to feel right. So yeah.
Absolutely. As the saying goes, if you build it, they will come.
There you go. If you build it, they're going to come. We just got to
Yes.
build it.
Yes. So
We just
what
got
was
to build it. That's it.
Absolutely. So what was the pivotal moment in your life that made you realize, like your aha moment, that this is what you should be doing, as far as your business and then also as far as your collaborative efforts?
My aha moment, I've always personally known anyway than what I was doing. Like I always knew that the type of anointing that's on my life is not for me to keep. Like it was really to get out here and serve and to connect and to inspire. So I always knew I was created for something much more than I could ever, imagine at that time. I just didn't know what. You know what I mean? So you know that feeling when like, girl, what is it? Like it's something more, and you just don't know. So I've had those moments for a long time. Even in high school, I just knew, as they like to say then, different. I think different. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
that's okay. That's beautiful. You know?
that's amazing. That's amazing. And now, to be a producer of a show that's doing so amazing, doing so well, how has that been for you as far as being a producer and, being on the other side of the camera as well as in front of the camera?
Girl, well, speak life to me, honey. I hope Carlos can hear it. Like, speak life to me, honey, okay?
Yes.
No, just speak life. Give it to me. I'll take it, girl. I'll take it. But no, seriously, um, just the overall experience of being on Belle Collective is, and let me just tell you this. this is something that I didn't even set out on my vision board. I didn't even expect to be in front of the camera. That was not on my vision board. When Carlos King took our call, me and Jacoba McGee took our call to really pitch these ladies in Mississippi, my name wasn't on the list. I was more so interested in being like a production assistant or seeing how things run behind the scenes. And when Carlos King was able to see something in me that I didn't see in myself, I was like, "What is this?" Like it was totally different. I was scared. I was unsure. Girl, clock it, okay,
Yes.
clock it. And I was just kind of like, "What?" And he was asking me everything, asking me questions, and I'm like, "Hey, it's not me. I have these other girls." But that goes to show you when you move in good intentions and you want to see everybody else win, God will move you from the back of the line to the front of the line, and it just happens. Like as long as your intentions are good and you just want to see everybody win. So I'll forever be grateful for that man because I would have never thought in a million years that I knew I was be great. I thought I was gonna maybe, I don't know, be his vice president or something, but never thought that I would actually be on a television show. And it has really, really changed my life. In reality TV, a lot of people say, the stereotype of reality TV, but for me, I found my voice in reality TV. You know what I mean? I
Right,
found
right.
myself. That's crazy, but I did.
Yes, yes. And that's amazing. And it's amazing to also see your growth as you continue to both wear both of those hats, in front of the camera, behind the camera, and also seeing your camaraderie with the other woman and trying to get them help them get to the level that they want to get to. One thing I really love about the show as well is because a lot of our African American reality shows, a lot of, not all of them, but a lot of them are based around the relationship with the man. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you have the Real Housewives, you have the Basketball Wives, you have, and it's like it's centered around you being attached to a man. But and not
got it.
saying that that's nothing's wrong with that, but
Oh, I feel you.
at the same time, you are now kind of changing that narrative and saying, no, we are the star here. It's the
Mhm.
woman that are the lead characters. We are the ones that the breadwinners here. Okay,
Yeah,
so
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And I think that that is very important, because you just said it. You just hit the nail on the head. When you watch the other shows or you say, "Hey, I'm here because of," let's just use, a basketball wise. My
mhm,
husband was this, my husband in the league, whatever, whatever. And it's like, no, around here we breaking generational curses. We down here carrying families if we have to,
yeah,
we're down here like really making moves, major moves, and just standing on our own. And I think that that in itself is beautiful. And I think that not only is it beautiful, it's an inspiration for women across the world, our millions of
yes,
viewers who are actually out here watching and being inspired. And I don't know, like from the South, it was traditional, like your man, your husband is the head of the house, girl, you get in there and you submit,
yes,
and all of that. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, baby, we can do it all. What Beyonce say, had a children, get back to something in that song. We can bear
yes,
the children, but what we really can, we can do it all. And I think that, and I think this show, Belle Collective, has really, really inspired women across the world to say, you know what, get out there and do it. You got what, six amazing women from Mississippi. Like, let
yes,
that sit in, from Mississippi, who out here just right literally navigating it all, and just doing it, and we still show up. I mean, that's inspiration for me, and I'm on the show. That's
absolutely,
inspiration. I'm inspired by these ladies.
absolutely.
Hmm.
Is there any talks about maybe expanding to other areas? So Bell Collective, Buffalo.
girl,
No,
girl, are you one? What area?
look,
What
I'm
state
in
are you,
Buffalo.
honey? You, oh, Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo, New
Well, you
York.
know what? I don't, girl, let me tell you something. Go slide in Carlos King's DM and say, "Hey, I need Lateshia to come up here
Yes,
and send you some girl bosses." Okay.
and pull
So
us
slide
together.
over there in his DM. I think it would be dope though. I really do. I think it would be amazing.
Yes,
It'd be
absolutely.
amazing. It's time for change, and change is happening now, to show women are really the forefront right now.
Yes, yes. Um,
Hmm.
is it hard sometimes being vulnerable? Showing your personal life on camera. Do you ever question your decision as far as some of the things that that are aired about your personal life?
Um, yes and no. Right. For me, I am a what you see, what you get type of girl. Like if you see me off the Zoom or wherever, it's gonna be the same Tisha, right? So for me, especially you watching a show with Glenn, my marriage, for me that was new to me. So when you show up on reality TV, I'm like, this is reality TV. This is raw. This is real. Here it is.
Yeah.
This is my life. And I'm thinking everybody else is doing the same thing, but I'm just like, okay, girl, the shade, okay? So, so I'm thinking, okay, you clocked it, okay, as long as you clocked it. So I'm thinking, everybody's doing the same thing, and I don't regret it because when I'm in the airport or I'm traveling or whatever, people will come up and say, "Oh my God, because of you and your husband's story, I'm able to." Me and my husband had a conversation.
Yeah.
Or one girl, like I'll never forget, we were in the airport and I was coming back from Jamaica. I had a speaking engagement in Jamaica, and she just cried in my arms. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, she
Ooh,
didn't know me from a." She said, "Girl, when you
yes.
told Glenn that it's a privilege." She was like, that resonated all in my spirit. She was like, thank you. So it's I don't, because it's my authentic self, and
Yeah.
that's just where I am in life. But then sometimes I'm like, but I can't be scripted because I forget. So
Yeah.
it's kind of just like, yes and no, but more so of I have no regrets. I have no regrets. I sleep well at night. It's just like some things you say, like, did you really just tell the world? Did you really just do a live DNA test with your husband on national television? You know what I mean? And then
Right.
you shaking, but that's my reality. And I think that that's how people should show up, not just on TV, but in the world,
In the
because your
world.
testimony, in the world, because your testimony can heal other people. Somebody may be going through the same thing and they mask it, but just because you're being vulnerable and just because you're being open and transparent, it heals them.
Yeah.
So I don't have any regrets, girl. I'm be mean. And I say that, and then season 6, you'll be like, here she go again. I thought she was gonna turn down. I'm like, I
Yeah.
can't. I'm just me.
Right. And there's nothing wrong with that,
And I love that for me.
Exactly. Even with myself being a radio personality and just being very, and a lot of people know me from where I'm from, right? And I just went through some really serious things in my life, and I was very open and transparent about it on social media. And I had someone jump in my inbox and say, "Oh, you shouldn't let people know that much information about you. You shouldn't be so." And I said, "Listen," I said, "when I started going through this, I said one thing God put in my heart was that I need to be open and transparent with the people who do follow me, the people who do look up to me,
Mhm.
because I could be helping someone else."
Yeah.
And then I showed him all the inboxes. I blurred the names, but I said, "These is women that's in my inbox, people that's in my
Mhm.
inbox that's thanking
Mhm.
me for being open and being transparent and looking for advice and feeling like they're not alone." And
Mhm.
as women, and even especially successful Black women, where we don't always want to portray that perfect image,
Right.
because now you have people trying to aspire to something that's not attainable.
There you go.
And now that only hurts. It
Yes,
hurts our
sir.
community versus having successful Black women say,
Mhm.
"Hey, I'm not perfect. My life is not perfect. I go
Mhm.
through things just like you. There are some days
Mhm.
I battle with depression. There are some days I deal with anxiety. There are some days I deal with, all types of different things. And it only hurts my community if I were not transparent about those things, especially when you have a platform,
Yes.
when you have that platform. So I
Mhm.
do applaud you for that.
Me
And
too.
you saying what you said helps me to feel like I can
Mhm.
continue,
Mhm. And
sharing my story.
likewise,
Yep.
reciprocity right here. Likewise,
Yes.
likewise. Well, salute you for even sharing it. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. It will only hurt us because people will live up to like what they're doing on social media. You're living up to things that's not realistic,
Right.
right? And we share a lot of times the highs, but there are a lot of lows too. That's make you a failure, makes you human.
Yeah.
So you being authentic and me able to talk to another sister who's okay being transparent, who's okay being authentic. That's a tribe for me. You know what I'm saying? That's a tribe member
Yes.
because I love people who say, girl, me too, but we don't sit in it. We
Yep.
don't sit in it like it's happening, it's going on. I just gotta affirm. I gotta look at myself in the mirror, be like, "Girl, what's up?" You know what I mean? Or get around other strong individuals and push through instead of just showing up like life is perfect. You know what I mean? So I salute you on that. That's good
Thank
stuff.
you. You too.
Yeah. Thank you. That's good stuff.
So now, for other young, up and coming, women and men who are trying to find their way and trying to figure out what it is that they want to do in life, what their destiny might be,
Mhm.
what's a word of advice that you would give them?
Two, I always tell, even with my mentees, one, figure out one thing, what you're doing, how is it going to serve other people? That's the one thing. How is it going to serve other people? And how you going to make you some money? And makes you know what I mean? Because if you are like really passionate about something and you want an overflow and you want favor in your business, what are you offering? What type of service? Because anything that you put your mind to do and you start moving in and it's from the heart, it can't do anything but grow. Right.
Yeah.
And then the money will start chasing you, and then opportunities will start chasing you, bigger opportunities. On networks. You know what I mean? Things will
Yeah.
start happening in your favor. But just have like, I won't even say have a plan, because as an entrepreneur, excuse me, what plan? You
Yeah.
have a vision. Like, we sit here and take a whole 4 months to write a business plan. Anybody got time for that? We just moving because we're magnets, right? But I
Right.
would tell people, figure out what your purpose is, what exactly you want to do, what can you do, even if you don't make money for the first 6 months. How you serving somebody? How would this serve somebody else? And then the money gonna start coming. And that's what happens. And don't be selfish. Like, a lot of people that I talk to, especially mentees, the number one thing read is fear, which I get it. Fear, people not gonna support you, fear of failure, fear, all those things. Those are real emotions, right? But again, we both were vibing on the same frequency when we said, if you build it, they will come. How
Yeah.
can somebody find you if you are afraid to step out? It makes no sense. And if you don't step out, you're being selfish. And I say that a lot. I say that because I may need what you have to offer. You may need what they have to offer. Our mothers, our sisters, our boyfriends, girl, whatever. We may
Mhm.
need that, our kids. So build it, just step out and attract your tribe. And hey, look, my thing is this: I'm gonna either jump out the house and hit my head, or I'm gonna fly. So it's not a failure. It's just like, oh, that didn't work out. Let me try something else. And that's the mind of, you know, I won't use the word hustler, but that's the mind of an entrepreneur. Go until it works out for you.
Yes. Yes. And that's
Yeah.
amazing. So you said something that hit me. Don't be selfish with your talents.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
don't be
true.
selfish with your talents. We could be
Mm-mm.
selfish. People think, and I said this recently. I said people think selfish is just with money, but you can
Mm-mm.
be selfish with your time, with your
Mm-hmm.
energy, with all of that stuff, and with your talents.
Mm-hmm. You can
You
be.
know, and and,
Mm-hmm.
and that's real right there.
Yeah,
That's
and you
real.
can be. You can be. And you don't even realize it, but you can be. Don't be, baby, don't be gatekeeping them talents. We need it. And it's time right now to step out. It's time. Like, what we gonna do? You can't go nowhere but up right now. Like,
Yes,
let's be clear. Like, what you gonna do? So you may as well go ahead and step out. Whatever. If it don't, hey, you're courageous. Try something else.
absolutely. So
Yeah.
what's next for you? I know that you are, deep in Belle Collective,
Hmm.
and that's probably taking up a lot of time, and of course all your businesses that you have going. But what's something else that's like really like burning inside of you that you want to try, you want to do, you want to step out there and do?
Girl, we don't have enough time because I'm a creative and I know you're a creative. And
Yeah.
creatives, we're always creating, right?
Yes.
Things like we're always creating. So there's so many things right now that's like, that's next, that's next, that's next. I want to do this, I want to dabble in that. It's so many things. But right now my focus is just really restructuring and rebranding what I have going on now, especially with the movement Women Brunch. Definitely brunching in the state of Mississippi, and then we're going to expand. I have some projects that's coming down the pipeline as well that I'll speak on if we interview during the season of Belle Collective and during
Okay.
the airing time. But I'll just keep that right now. But really, after me being in this space of realignment And you know how you can get lost in the sauce? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
How sometimes we get lost in the sauce, and
Yeah.
especially being a coach, you know, you take on so many other emotions, which is great, which I'm grateful, but you can get lost in the sauce sometimes. So now where I am is just realignment, just get back aligned with purpose, you know, structuring, just me, the whole brand itself,
Yeah.
and moving forward in that. And more peace, more money, more health, more wealth.
More
You know,
happiness, more love.
that happens. All we can say, I know we can agree on that, baby. We can affirm together everything that I touch magnifies for my greater good, you
Yes.
know? And
Yes.
that's just where we are.
And when two people
Yep.
touch and agree.
Baby, come on, don't listen. Don't do no Southern Baptist, okay? We ain't going to church down here at Southern Baptist, okay? But yeah, absolutely, for
Listen, my
sure.
grandmother from Mississippi, so
Is it what part?
yes, we grew up. I want to say, oh, you know what? I call my mother right now, real quick.
Yes,
We got three
girl.
minutes, and
Girl, we
she'll let
probably
me know.
cousins. We
Yes,
are probably cousins, girl.
we probably are. Because don't get me the line, because
You know,
she'll be
everybody in
like,
Mississippi, we be cousins, girl.
uh-huh. If she answer, hopefully she answers.
Okay.
But I said, yeah, okay, Mississippi.
Yes.
Hello. Hey, Mama. Hi. I'm good. I got a quick question for you. A question? Uh-huh. Okay. What part of Mississippi was Big Ma from? Mississippi? Mm-hmm. No. Biloxi? Wait. I think so. Biloxi?
Okay, Biloxi. I love Biloxi. That's the beach down there.
From Mississippi. She's from oh God. She was from
Gulfport. Extra Gulfport.
Gulfport? No, not Gulfport. Okay, well, do some research from me, and I'm I'm gonna figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll call you right back. I'm in the middle of an interview. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, your mommy's so sweet.
I know.
Biloxi though, Biloxi, the Biloxi
But
beach. That's
so
like
they
a
migrated
yeah.
around a little bit. So I think that's the reason why she's not too sure. But they
That's
migrated
fine.
around, and then they migrated up to Buffalo, and they've made
Okay.
it since then. So
Yeah. Buffalo, New York.
yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
girl.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay.
Well,
But
listen, Lateshia Pearson, it was so amazing talking to you. I don't want our Zoom to cut off on us.
okay.
But it was so amazing talking to you, Lateshia
Of course.
Pearson from the Belle Collective, Oprah Winfrey Network. Make sure you catch it. When can we watch the show?
So we have not received the air date for the new season, but I'll definitely shoot it to you as soon as I get it.
Okay, absolutely. So make
Yes.
sure y'all look out for the air date for Oprah Winfrey Network. And where can we follow you and support everything that you have going on?
Absolutely. All things Lateshia Pearson. LATSHIAPEARSON. I am not hard to find at all. At all. Okay.
All right. Well, it was so amazing talking to you. Thank you for giving us your time. I definitely appreciate you and sitting down with the Culture Report and yours truly, Radio ReddRoxx.
Thank you. You're amazing.
Oh,
Bye.
thank you. I'll talk to you again soon.